Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I will be teaching you on how you can achieve this amazing salon poster design with just your Pixellab. So without wasting much of our time, let's dive into this tutorial. I'll go to my background tool. This is my background tool here. First of all, let me clear my canvas. So come here to clear my canvas. Okay, I'll go to my background. This is my background tool here. I will click on image size. So I will just allow the size for 1280 by 1280 pixel because the design I want to achieve is a square. So I'll just allow it here. I'll click on my check mark. Then secondly, I'll go to my color. I want to insert a solid color, so I'll go in for color. So this is the color I used for the design. I'll just click on it. Now if you don't have the color, let me show you the color code. So I'll just click on color. I'll click on this my plus icon. Now this is the color code. We have this is the color here, and this is the color code, the hex color code. So we have 7B2809. I repeat again, 7B2809. That's the color code. So I'll just click on my check mark. I'll click on my OK. So now I will import the design for reference. So I'll just click here on my object tool. I'll click on import. So I'll just scroll and locate the design. Yeah, this is the design. So I'll bring it inside my workspace. Okay, now this is the design, and I will be using this design as a reference for this tutorial. Let me import my model. I want to import this model, so I'll just go to my import. Okay, this is my model, so I'll just click on it like that. I'll click on my check mark. Then I will scale it. Yeah, then I'll go to my layer tool. I will lock the layer. I'm locking it because I don't want interruption. So let me bring this. Now if you don't know how to draw this shape, I will show you. I'm using this shortcut because I don't want this particular tutorial to be long. So I'll just click on my check mark. I'll lock it like that. Okay, now let me show you on how you can achieve this particular. First of all, let me go back to my background so and change the color. Yeah, let me change the color. Then now I'll create a shape. I'll go to shapes. So I'll just scale it like this. The reason why I changed my background color, I changed it because of visibility. So now the color that I will use to apply on my background, I'll use a shape. This is a shape that I'm creating. I'll use a shape to apply that same color as my background. Then I'll send to back. So I'll just scale it to fit my workspace like this. I'll scale it again. Then I'll go to color. So this is the default color. I've already shown you the hex code, so let me show you again. 7B2809, that's the hex code, in case if you need it. So I'll just click on my check mark. Now this is the shape I want to use as my background, so I'll just send to back. I'll click on send to back. Then I'll go to my layer panel. I'll lock the shape. That's because I don't want an interruption. Okay, that's it. So now let me show you how this particular shape was created. So I will just go to my object tool. I'll go to my object tool. Yeah, like this. I will change the color for visibility. Let me see something like this. Now you just scale it. You scale, you take it downwards, and you just place it like that. So this is how you can create this particular shape. You just place it here like that, then you change your color to white. So that's how that particular shape was created. Okay, now let me import my next element. So I'll go to my import. Let me import my bullet. So I'll just click on it like that. Then I'll scale relative size. Then I'll go to my layer panel. I'll lock the layer. This is the layer. I'll just close it like that. Okay. Now let me import my next element. So let me say I want to let me import the location icon. So I'll just go to my import, location icon. Yeah, that's it. So I'll just do a relative position, relative size. I'll increase it like that. Then I'll just go to my, I will drop every resources in the description. So I'll just lock the layer. If you see here, you see Smith House Fashion. So I'll go to my text tool. I'll bring in a text. I'll just edit this. I'll type the Smith House Fashion. Smith House Fashion. House Fashion. Smith House Fashion, like that. Then I'll capitalize every word, all the letters. So I'll just click on my OK like that. Then the fonts I'll be using for this particular tutorial, I will use Vanguard. So I'll just go to my Vanguard. I'll go to my font, Vanguard. This is it here. Let me use Vanguard's medium. Yeah, perfect. So I'll just scale it. Then I'll change the color. So I'll go to my color. This is it here. I'll click on this plus icon. Let me pick the color directly on the flyer. So this is the flyer. So I'll just pick the color of that location directly on the flyer, but I will show you the color code. So I'll just click on my check mark. Click on my check mark like that. Now let me show you the color code for this particular. I want to position it here. Now let me show you the color codes. So I'll click on color. I'll click on this plus icon. Now this is so you can actually insert your own color code. So if you go here, this is the color and this is the hex code. You see D8002F. I repeat again, D8002F. That's the color code. So you click on your OK. Click on your OK. Then I'll make a duplicate. This is it, copy. So I'll just copy like that. Then I will edit this. We are still inserting the typography of the location. You see here, atomic junction. So I'll just type atomic junction. atomic junction, Hatsu. So I'll just capitalize all the letters. I'll just click on it like that. If you want to put it in small letters, you click here. If you want to capitalize everything, you just click here. Then you click on your check mark. So you bring it here. This is it, atomic junction. So I'll just scale it down, position it here, then I'll change the color. I'll change the color to black. I'll give it a color black. That's it. So I'll just scale it down a bit, something like that. I'll position it here. Now let me import this delivery bike. So I'll go to my import. Yeah, that's it. So I will scale it to fit my page. So I'll just scale it relative position. I'll scale it like that. I'll just click on my check mark, then I'll go back to my layer. I'll close the layer. So after doing that, I will type, if you check the original design you see here nationwide. So I'll just make a duplicate of this one. This our Smith House fashion. So I'll just make a duplicate like that. Then I'll bring it here. I'll type the nationwide delivery, nationwide. I want to capitalize everything, so I'll just click here like that. I'll click on my OK. So I'll position it here. I'll just position it here. Then after doing that, I'll also make a duplicate. I'll just click on this, copy like that. Then I'll type there. If you see on the original design, you see the delivery available. So I'll just click on my edit. I'll erase everything and type delivery available. Delivery available. I'll click on I'll just accept it by clicking on OK. So I'll position it here. Then I'll change the color to color black. So I'll just go to color. This is it here. I'll just click on it like that. Yeah, this is black. But now if you check on the original design, you see that this font is not the same with this font. So I'll click on this delivery available. The nationwide here I used Vanguard. Now for this delivery available, let me show you the font that I use. So I'll go to my font. Font. I'll click here to my font. I'll go in for Cool Vertical. So let me check on my recent font. Cool Vertical. So I don't have it here. I'll go back to my font. I'll type Cool Vertical. Yeah, this is it. Cool Vertical RG. I will drop everything, like every resources, in the description. So Cool Vertical. Then I'll click on my OK. I'll position this way. Let me enable my grid. So I'll just enable it like this. Then I will edit the grid. So I'll delete this. I just click on the grid, then you take delete. Then for this I'll position it to 11 pixel. Yeah, that's it, 11 pixel. Then this I'll position it to 95 pixel below, that is to the bottom. I'll just click on my check mark. Then this I'll position it to the left 5 pixel. Then for this, I'll position it to the right 95 pixel. Yeah, I'm good to go. Then I'll enable this. Then I'll just disable I'll disable this. Perfect. So this ruler will ensure that I have a perfect alignment. I'll position this way. Yeah, good. So I'm done with my delivery man. So after doing that, um I'll go to my I'll import my next element. So I'll just import this. If you don't know how to, so I'll just scale it. Yeah, like that. Then I'll go to my layer. I'll just lock it. Now if you don't know how to create this shape, let me show you how to create it again. You just go to your shape. Let me change the color for visibility. Something like this. Now you just scale it down. Yeah, that's it. Then you change the color. As simple as that. So let me import my next element. I'll go back to my import. Let me import this. I'll just click on my check mark. Then I'll resize it again. I'll lock the layer. So after doing that, let me import this typo submit. Let me import this typo submit glam space beauty from within. So let me first of all import this submit typo. So I'll go to my import. Yeah, this is it. Then I will scale it relative size. I'll just scale it like that. Then I'll go to my layer. I will close it. Perfect. So after doing that, I will bring in my services as seen on the original design. So I'll just go to shape. I'll do something like this. Yeah, something like this. I'll just scale it down. Then I'll change the color to that same color we use on this typo for delivery man and our location. I'll give it the same color like that. After doing that, I'll make a duplicate of this delivery available, because if you see this typo is the same with this one is Vanguard and this one is called vertical. So I'll make a duplicate of our called vertical for typo. I'll edit. I'll delete this. Then I'll check this is it here, my clipboard, because I saved it inside my clipboard. So I'll just click on my OK. Yeah, then I will change the color to white as seen on the original design. To white. Yeah, I'll give it a color white. So I'll scale it down as seen on the original design, something like that. I'll position it here as seen on the original design. Then now if you check the original design, you see that the our bullets align well with the services, but if you check mine here, it does not really align. So what I will do to overcome that, what I'll do to ensure that everything align with my bullets, I'll go to, let me check. Okay, line spacing. So I'll just decrease my line spacing. Are you seeing? I'll just decrease my line spacing. I will increase it again. I will go back to my line spacing, then increase it. I'll go back to my line spacing. Yeah, I'm sure line spacing of -1 will be okay for me. Yeah, that's it. Sorry, I'll take this up a bit. I'll take this services a bit as seen on the original design. So I'll just position it here. Then I'll increase my line spacing to suit. Yeah, I'll increase my line spacing to suit those bullets, the bullets you are seeing on your screen. So I'll go to my line spacing. I'll give it a line spacing of 0. Yeah, I'm good to go. Then I'll just, sorry, I'll position it here. Yeah, I'm good to go. I'll shift it like that. So after doing that, let's import this Pixel. I will drop all the resources in the description, so you don't need to be worried about anything. So I'll go to my import. This is it. So I'll just scale it like this. I'll scale it like that. Then I'll go to my layer. This is my layer here to close the layer. So I'll just close it. I'm closing it because I don't want interruption when designing. So I'll scale this down, our reference. I'll scale it back down. Something like this. Then let me edit back that particular shape that we created. So I'll go to my, sorry, I'll delete it and insert another shape. So I'll click on shape. I'll position it and scale it like this. Scale it down. Something like that. So I'll give it the same color. I'll give it the same color that we use on this our cement house fashion, and this is the color here. Now let me give you the color code if you don't have it. So this is the color code Z8002F. That's the color code. So I'll click on my okay. So after doing that, if you see our as seen on the reference, let me just make a duplicate of this typo. I'll click on my copy, then I'll type in services. So I'll just highlight everything and type services. Yeah, I'll click on my okay. Services. So I'll bring it here. Then I'll scale it up. So after doing that, so I'll position this our services typo. Position it there. Yeah, I'm good to go. So after doing that, this is the reference. this is the reference. Let me import this model. I'll drop every resources in the description, so just go to my imports. I'll scale it. I'll just scale it like this. I'll click on my check mark, then go to my layer tool and close it like that. I'll position the next model. I'll bring in the next model. This is it. I will scale it, then close it. I'll bring in my next model, import, scale, lock, import again, scale, lock. Perfect. That's it. Now if you don't know how to insert an image into a shape, let me show you something. So I'll just create a shape like this. Then I'll go to my texture. I'll go to my texture. I want to insert an image inside this shape. Let me use this image. Let me focus more on the foot. So just click on my check mark. Yeah, that's it. So this is what I actually do to insert all these images into these various shapes the way you are seeing. That is what I did. So just delete this. Bring to front. Now if you check the original design, you see that we have not put this book is today. So I'll just make a duplicate of my Vanguard. This font is Vanguard, while this one is called vertical. So for this book is today, I'll make a duplicate of my Vanguard. Then I'll change the color to black. So I'll type the book is today. Book is today. Book is today. Not tomorrow, today. Book is today. Then I'll capitalize everything and seen on the normal design. I'll position it here. Then change the color to color black as seen on the design, on the original design. Yeah, that's it. So I'll just scale it up like that. Then after doing that, I'll make a duplicate of my cold vertical font. This is it here. Then I'll type enjoy 25% within this week. Enjoy 25%. That is enjoy 25%. 25% within this week. Not this year, this week. So I'll just click on my OK. Then I'll position it here as seen on the original design. Yeah, position it here like this. Let me scale this again. Scale it up. Something like that. Yeah, I'm good to go. Something like that. Yeah, I'm good to go. Now let's see what's remaining. Okay, now we have glam space beauty from within. So for the glam space and beauty from within, I'll use cold vertical. Let me scale it down. Cold vertical. we are almost done. So I'll duplicate my vertical font. I'll go to my edit and type glam space, glam space, glam space. Then I'll click on my OK. I'll position it here as seen on the original design. Then I'll change my color and give it the same color as this cement. So I'll go to my color. I'll click on this plus icon to pick the color directly from. So just click. Yeah, this is the cement here. So I'll just pick the color from it like that. Then I'll show you the color code. Now this is a color and this is the hex code. You have FCF0B4. I repeat again, FCF0B4. I'll just click on my OK. Okay, yeah, that's it. So now we have not written beauty from within. So I'll make a duplicate of this glam space, duplicate. Then I'll change the color to color white. Now we'll type in here beauty from within, beauty from within. Yeah, that's it, beauty from within, beauty from within. Then I'll just change a color. I'll change the color to white. So I'll go to my color. This is it here. Let me click on this plus icon. So I'll just bring this way. Then bring this one this way, this one this way. Then I'll just click on my OK. That's white. I'll position it here. Beauty from within. Now let's check our original design. Let's see what's left. Okay, we are left with these numbers. So if you check the number, you see that the typo I use here is the same, is still this Vanguard. So I'll just make a duplicate. I'll type the number here and change this particular duplicate to white, the color to white. So say +237 +237 651032984. Then I'll enter +23 again, +27, sorry, +237 653437408 53437408. Then we'll have 51032984. Then here we'll have +237 653437408. So I'll just click on my click on my OK. Yeah, then I'll position it here. I'll scale it down. Then change the color. I'll change the color to color white as seen on the original design. Now if you see these numbers, you see that the spacing between each of it has a spacing between each of the typo, the text. So what I'll do is that I'll go to my I'll go to spacing. This is it here, spacing, not line spacing. So I'll just increase it like this. Yeah, something like that, something like that. Then I'll go to my line spacing. I will increase my line spacing. Yeah, I'm okay with this. So let's see what's remaining. let's check what's left. um okay, if you take a look um at the original design, you see that there is a texture background here, and if you check the one we are working, there is no texture background. So I'll just scale it down and then go import that particular texture. So I'll go to my import. Yeah, this is it here. I'll use this as the texture. I'll use this. So I'll drop all resources in the description. So I'll go in for 1:1 because that design is, we are working on a square. That design is a square, so I'll go in for 1:1. Then I will position it here. I want to select this particular area, so I'll just click on my check mark. Then I'll scale it to fit in my canvas. So I'll go to my relative size. I'll just scale. Yeah, then I'll scale it again. Now position it, relative position, to the center. Then I'll send to back. I'll go click on my send to back. So after clicking on send to back, I'll bring it in front of this particular shape, this one, this shape. Let me first of all, yeah, this shape that we used as our background. So I'll bring it in front of the shape. I'll just click and drag, bring it here. Then after doing that, I'll go to my opacity. I will reduce my opacity. So I'll go to my opacity. I'll reduce my opacity. I'll give it maybe an opacity of 10%. So let me increase it. No, I'll give it an opacity of 10%. I'm cool with an opacity of 10%. Then I'll go and close that particular layer. So this is it. I'll just lock like that. So let's check if we are okay, if we are done with the design. This one is choked up here, so I'll just give it some space like that. I can see that, from what I can see is that we are already done with the design. So we are done with the design already. So I'll just delete this reference. So now I'll just click on my save as image. So I'll save this particular design as ultra. This is the highest saving resolution when you are using Pixellab. So I'll save as ultra, then go to save to gallery. I'll save it to my gallery. So please, if you have not subscribed to this channel, ensure you subscribe now and make sure you hit the notification bell so that YouTube will always notify you if I drop awesome tutorial just like this. So bye bye, I will see you in my next tutorial.